Save. I'll tell you when to start the timer. It's after the second cutscene, I'll tell you when.
There can be no life without order.
Okay, so we're going in. Three, two, one, let's go. Alright everybody, what's up? This is Darksiders 2 Deathinitive Edition. If some of you saw the run of AGDQ 2016, let me tell you, this is nothing like it. Even though it's just a remake, the speedrun is completely different. I'll get more into that later on. Well, the first reason why it's completely different is that we're doing it on New Game Plus. The reason why New Game Plus is that there was a glitch in Darksiders 2 Normal Edition that let us basically quadruple all the damage called the Unstoppable glitch. But that was patched out in this version. So we did New Game Plus so that we don't have to fight bosses at critically underleveled states, I guess. Yeah? That works? I love you too, Ignite. Hey, what's up, clowns? Alright, so, main form of movement is 3 rolls plus a teleport slash. When there are enemies around, I'm going to be doing the double roll meteor smash. So first glitch is going to be right here. We're going to do a cutscene walk. Hopefully get it. Yes, I did. So you want to open the radial menu as soon as the cutscene starts, giving you back control of your character during the cutscene so you can walk during it. So here I'm going to time some movement so I can get in one teleport slash between all of these enemies. And we're going to do some parkour. And we're going to go back down. And walk up here. So as a small escape to not go up all the vines, we just jump off here and hammer smash onto the ledge right here. And climb back. Alright, so second cutscene walk here is going to be really cool. So during this cutscene, they introduced the first boss of the game. Well, boss. More like a mini-boss. But he's not going to make it out of this cutscene. And we're just going to let him kill himself. Okay, so more parkour and one last cutscene walk. It's not the last one in the game. The last before last. Whatever. There's one more after this. There you go. That's easier to say, but it's in a while. But yeah, basically since it's New Game Plus, bosses are pretty trivial. Most fights are trivial because we one-shot pretty much everything. So yeah, fights are not the difficulty in this run. I'm gonna drop down here, run up here. And more parkour. Funny thing, the vines here are kind of glitched. For some reason, you can wall run up them right here, or more like jump. Oh, that was a really solid jump. The jumps vary in height for some reason. I don't know what it is, but they just vary. And that was a pretty decent one. You want to go as high as possible. And right here, to skip some parkour, we're going to do what we call a forward momentum glitch. We're going to jump off, and didn't quite see it, but if you charge your secondary weapon and then do a teleport slash, you can create a small platform under you that in the original version of Darksiders 2 you would have used to do an infinite jump, but that got patched out. So, but we still can use the forward momentum, so we basically roll off that small platform and dash forward. Well, roll forward. But yeah, infinite jump is patched out in this version of the game. But it's been replaced by something else, and you guys will see what it is. It's pretty fun. So, war fight. Nothing special here. We're just going to be spamming Murder of Crows and killing him in matters of seconds. So, Crows. I'm going to try and get back some of my wrath. Can I? I think I got some. Not sure. Worst case, I'll get in my second phase. So, epic boss fight. We're just going to suplex him right here, kick his ass. And Murder of Crows again. Nope, didn't get some Wrath from him. That's fine. I do think I have enough for another Crow Storm for the golems after this. So that was the war fight. We just defeated war. Very tough stuff, very hard. I broke such a sweat. Alright, so now we're gonna murder a elderly person because we're just that edgy. And death don't give a fuck about your age. You're gonna die. And his hand is gonna clip into the scythe too, because we're not supposed to have those kinds of scythe in New Game. But whatever. Anyways, so that's the end of the prologue. We're gonna progress on to Tristone. So we're gonna do a Murder of Crows here. Kill a golem that's gonna spawn right here. There he is. Gain back some wrath by doing that. And kill the very last golem right here. Getting back all of her wrath. Skip talking to this other elderly person. And off we go. So here we got a lot of movement. We're gonna be talking to I don't even remember her name. I haven't played this game casually in like so long. I don't remember most of the names of the characters in this game. But anyways. So. Now we're going to go talk to a lady that's going to open the door for us. Well, that's going to tell the other dudes to open the door for us. Fake internet points for anybody who tells me her name. I'm going to spam that, and then we're going to checkpoint warp back to in front of the door. Okay, so now we're going to get the door opened by Thane. Thane usually plays a bigger role in this run, but since this is Deathinitive Edition, he basically just opens the door for us. Okay, so here we're going to forward momentum again to just skip over this water here. See, this is a forward momentum right there. And out here for first cuts. And so normally we would have to go do a bunch of dungeons and it would take like hours on end to finish the first worlds. But we speedrun, we want to go fast and that's slow. So what we're going to do is we're going to just skip straight on to the second world. So how we're going to do that without infinite jump for those who saw the run at HDQ? Quite simple, by using normal game mechanics. So just Hellraiser up here. We're going to go hit a small trigger right here. Notice the change in light. Hopping onto our horse, jump up onto the sledge. Now you see that's the remnants of the final boss of the Tristone. And I think I messed this up. No, I made it. That's fine. Whew. That was barely there. You can't fall off the sledge or else you have to restart the whole thing. So yeah, now we're past the Eye of Corruption and on our way to World 2. But the problem is that usually when you finish World 1, you have the key to open up the door to the Tree of Life. But since we didn't do all the quests, we do not have this key. So how are we going to get to Absalom to get to World 2? Well, my friends, as I said, Infinite Jump was patched, so we can't just Infinite Jump to Absalom. But, as I was saying, by fixing the Infinite Jump, they created a new glitch, making this run faster than the original one. And I'm going to show you guys what it is right here. Nah, that didn't work. Oh, come on. Okay, that should work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom! There you go. Zipped right up here. So by fixing the teleport, the infinite jump, they created a new glitch that, you know, basically zips and let us teleport to a distance set by a number of attacks that we do. So we build up momentum basically by doing attacks off a ledge, and release all the momentum by jumping or simply stopping stopping attacking. I don't English, they're good. Anyways. Alright, then get caught by the vendor. By the vendor trap. It's very easy to, like, get out of his second menu right there and keep on talking to him for some reason. And then it's harder to exit his shopper menu for X reason. Alright, and off we go. This is a lot of horsing around. Also, if you noticed, I sprint with the horse and only let him do 2 gallops and then keep on his momentum from 2 gallops by jumping. Basically, the horse slowly decreases in speed as, like, during his sprint. So we try to keep it at his max speed and keep that speed by jumping right after 2 gallops. Okay, so since we skipped all World 1, we don't have the death grip, so we can't grab onto these little ring things, and it's going to cause us to have to do a couple of things that we normally wouldn't if we had the grip. Also, there's a lock on that door. We don't have the key, but that's not a problem because there is no door. Okay. Gonna jump down here. Open this door. And we're gonna skip all of this dungeon by using normal jumping. No fancy tricks here. And we're at the end of the dungeon. Amazing. Okay, so normally we would have to go to the right here and go to the Eternal Throne, talk with the king, and then come back and then go into the Judicator's Tomb. But we're not going to do that because that's slow. We're just going to go straight to the Judicator's Tomb. That's going to cause problems later on, but it's still faster. You're going to see what kind of problems it causes. Alright, so I have a gate blocking our way, but we're going to use normal game mechanics to get over it. So what I'm doing here is a Hellraiser combo plus a Hammer Smash. It's the combo that gives you the most height in the game. It's a normal combo that you can do, no tricks required, and not doing anything special. It's really just Hellraiser plus a Hammer Smash. Gonna try to get a momentum here. Nice. Okay, so we can't actually get into the Judicator's Tomb by normal means because we don't have the key to get in there and we didn't talk to the king and blah blah blah. So what we're going to do is we're going to hop on here. Hellraiser Smash. Get onto this rock. Onto this little rock right here. Hellraiser Smash. And climb onto this little strand of corruption. Get on a horse. Jump. Get off the horse. Oh boy. No, please don't. Wow. Well, that never happened before. Let's try this again, shall we? I guess that made me get off my high horse. Oh. Okay. So, jump from the horse. There you go. Horse again. And we're going to sprint right onto this ledge right here. Get off the horse. And hopefully make it. Nice, okay. That was really risky. I would normally take a pause there, but didn't feel like it, so yeah. Where the hell am I? Feels like I didn't hit a loading zone somewhere. Anyways, we're going to try this out. Okay. So we're going to do 11 attacks here. 3. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. I'm happy, I appreciate it. Oh, and we missed it. Wow. So it's kind of precise. You have to form momentum into the door right there, getting into the Adjudicator's Tomb. But sadly, sometimes the doors do not want to cooperate at all. And we're gonna want to get back on here. So yeah, the problem with this run is that when you miss a trick, it really loses you a lot of time, because they take a long time to set up and get there and everything. So yeah, this was very unfortunate. Why do I have Facebook open? Oh god. Sorry about that. Let's just close that, shall we? There we go. Okay, and we're back. Boom. Oh my god, why am I doing this? What the hell happened? Okay, that's great. I'm gonna just open that back when we get... Oh my... I'm having so many problems here. Why? This is not even the hard part. Like, this zip isn't that hard. There's a really hard zip in this section, but it's not this, and for some reason I'm screwing this up pretty bad. Like, there's honestly nothing quite complicated about this. But anyways. Okay, so no more fancy things. We're gonna do this the slow, normal way and actually get this thing going, shall we? Okay, so horse, there you go. Jump off the horse here. We're gonna jump onto this thing right here. Good, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Alright, so we got that. Now we're in Adjudicator's Tomb. So here we're going to do a teleport slash off this ledge because we don't have the death grip. So we can climb up to the first soul. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And boom. Right here, and grabbing the soul. And now we're gonna do our ultimate spirit attack, gain some spirit off of this dude, and jump back down. Okay, so now we gotta get to the third soul. And to do that, we have to get to a door that's very high up. So we're gonna go into this very small ledge right here. Turn around. Try to stand on the ledge. You mustn't fall down, because that's very bad. Alright, so 2 attacks here. 1, 2. That razor hammer smash. Oh boy, okay. Okay, that was really close. Almost fell off. That's good. Okay. We're going to go up here onto the small ledge here. Do 3 more. And hammer smash onto this platform here. Wall run. And now we're going to do the hardest zip in the game. This zip is very precise. So I really got to set myself up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I made it. First try, baby. First try. Okay, now we're going to grab off on this ledge because we don't have the death grip for momentum, and grab this ledge and get our third soul, thus ending the Judicator's tomb. Well, you gotta get back to the Judicator, but, you know, basically it's ended. And since we want to go fast and the door is locked downstairs, we're gonna have to go some other way and hopefully get my Hellraiser combo off at some point. There you go. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. And boom, right here. And we're going to jump in front of the door right here, loading the area, and we're back to the Judicator. Boom! That's Judicator's tomb. I'm reading chat, and I'm glad you guys are enjoying the run. It is a run that I do enjoy, even though no matter the salt this run gave me. I wrote it myself along with Drunken Shoe. Shout out to him. The momentum glitch though was found by Afox, who has been a pillar of the Darksiders speedrun community. I don't know where he is right now, but I hope he's well. Alright, so, since we didn't go to the throne and everything, we don't have access to the arena. And the arena is what we need to go to get access to the Psychimeron to go defeat Basilius, which is the next boss we have to defeat in order to gain access to the City of the Dead. But that can be resolved by, well, obviously going out of bounds and going to the arena. But how do we do that? Here's a special thing. So, the arena has an alternative exit back into the hub world, which we're into right now, which is right here. But it is locked down by a lever that is behind that door. So we look for a very long time how to get behind that door, because the out of bounds to get in behind that door really isn't that simple. We had to jump onto these rocks. And go onto this very small ledge right here. Pour momentum onto this. And then zip 3 times. Hellraise onto this platform. Jump down. And go to this small hole. We looked for a very long time around all over this place for, you know, how to get back in bounds. And the answer was quite simple. There's just a hole right here, which is amazing. We spent hours upon hours looking for how to get back in bounds from there. Spending so much time finding so many wacky ways that did not work, while in the end there was just a hole right there. So we're going to go back up. So the thing is that now we're in the arena, but to get back out of the arena and be able to get back to the throne, we need the map waypoint of the arena. So we can get back into this area here, and later on do a zip to get back into the throne, so we can talk to the king and whatever. So we got the waypoint by going here. We're going to save and exit, and we're going to proceed with the Psychimeron. One of the Psychimeron. Anyways. So I'm going to turn this little thing right here. And since we don't have the death grip, we're going to do a zip past this gap. And onto the cutscene that's going to lead us to the Psychimeron. So, in the new game run, if you ever masochist enough to try to attempt that, this fight is literally quite impossible. It is possible, but you're gonna have, like, the worst time in your life, and it's gonna drain all the fun from your life. That and Archangel fight takes, like, hours. It's insane. You deal so little damage. So we're gonna zip here. Oh boy. Okay, this should work. Okay, made it. There you go. Go past the beetles right here. And zip past this gap. To access the button right there. And do the final cutscene walk of the run. Which saves like a second. That was risky. Because sometimes some of the beetles on the other side of the bridge can actually follow you into this corridor, and when you teleport slash, you teleport slash to them, which is annoying. Anyways, so here is a joke that I'm pretty infamous for from AGDQ said it 2016. I won't say it. Those who know do know. And off to Basileus fight. So we're just going to be spamming Murder of Crows here. Quite the simple fight. Oh yeah, since we spawn Kinda so fast, she kind of like spawns crooked, which is really funny. That was odd. There you go. And now she spawns upside down, which is really... I just love this fight for this. She just like pivots back up. And that's the best he lose fight. So we just smack him around a bit until he submits to us. Because we're the freaking kings. We're the shit. Ain't nobody messing with us. And we're gonna have to fast travel. We're gonna have to wait for him to completely go into the floor and his little light to disappear. And we can fast travel. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the Gilded Arena waypoint, and we're gonna perform the longest zip in the game. And it's kind of RNG too. Like, I found a somewhat consistent setup, but it can always fuck up at the very start. It's not like at the end of the zip, at least. One. Yeah, like that. So, if your zip is not at the correct angle, it can like drag you down into the death zones. So we try not to do that. That again. This doesn't usually take that many tries. This is kind of bad luck. Okay, there you go. Nine, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that works. What the? Okay. Oh my god, so many things going wrong, but that's fine. It's a marathon. We're here to have fun, right? Okay. So back to the zipping. Oh my god. This was good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Okay, second try. Not that good, but not so bad either. So we're back in the throne, and we're just gonna go talk to the king and gain access to the City of the Dead. So a bunch of rolls and teleport slashing. And boom. Cutscene, and we're gonna get the Soul Splitter. Soul Splitter is gonna be very useful for one trick in the game. I'm gonna talk to the Vizier dude. Split up and move these statues. Oh, well, isn't that usually what happens in my stream? Come on, clowns. You know that. Okay, so we don't feel like doing this whole City of the Dead dungeon thing because it's slow. So as with everything else in this game, we're just going to skip it by doing a series of pretty cool jumps and then obviously a zip. Can this make it? No, okay. Oh boy. Too many behind. Jeez, punts. So we're going to jump around an invisible wall right here, land on this pile of bones, jump here, make a way around the dungeon. Raise a smash onto this pile of bones, back onto the next one, and up to this ledge. And now we're going to do 9.5 zips that I want to start in the correct direction. If possible, death plays. Okay. Well, combos. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go, and we're at the final boss of this world, and at the end of the dungeon. So, since tomorrow is Halloween, everybody, or probably Halloween for some of you European people, well, this boss is full of spooky, scary skeletons. Oh no, Spook Factor is at red. There's a skeleton inside you, did you know that? Get ready for the skeleton war. Anyways, so let's kick this boss's ass. Wait for him to attack. Spawn my ultimate attack. And bash his face in. And we're gonna find the skeletons, there we go, and we're gonna spawn a murder crows, kill them all. I'm pretty sure Europe has Halloween. Isn't like Halloween a pagan holiday? And basically Europe. Sadly, please, Halloween is like the best holiday. I love playing dress up. Not where you live. Oh. And that's the end of this boss. So, enjoyed this boss death cutscene. It's pretty brutal. I like it a lot. Just slash his face up in badass Reaper mode. And jump down and do an off-camera beatdown. Because he ain't done with that fucker. And we're done with the Wailing Host. Or Cthulhu. I like to call him Cthulhu because he basically is Cthulhu. Like, come on. How can you look at this monster and not say, like, Cthulhu? Or Ia Cthulhu Fatakan. Oh, come on. Okay. So this is a glitch that can happen sometimes with some checkpoints that they don't actually register and don't let you fast travel after them. I usually just save and quit after this one by safety, because it's like bound to happen like 90% of the time. So talk to this old dead dude that we killed at the start of the game. He's mysteriously our friend now. The Steel Goth never left his spot because he never actually did most of the cutscenes that teleport him. Never hit any of those triggers. And we go on to the Angel World. So this is a long section of just horsing around, so I'm going to use this time to ask you guys, how did your day go? Because honestly, there's really nothing to say about this part. Like, we're going to be going on a horse. Did you look at my horse? My horse is pretty amazing. If you give it a lick, it tastes just like raisin. So yeah, just sprint jumping and, you know, fun things like that. Yup. Indeed. Sprint, jump, sprint, jump. More sprints. And guess what's next? Sprints again. Incredible, I know. Crazy, right? I never thought that would happen. Jeez. Ever notice how, like, how I say geez just sounds like cheese? I guess some people have to get mixed up sometimes. That's to my Montreal accent. And that we see a monster we're not going to ever see again in the game. I was going to skip all of his parts. Okay, finally, Skip's coming up. Okay. So, right at the end of this bridge, there is a fight that triggers the vendor and a bunch of fight with a bunch of angels and stuff like that. But we don't want to do that because that's slow. So we're going to jump onto these invisible walls for momentum onto this ledge right here. And we're going to jump over this thing right here to get back in bounds. There we go. So we just get the whole fight, and because of that, we don't spawn the vendor for this world, but we don't spend enough time in this world to actually even need potions. Not that we even really need potions before Sabael. Like, we use a bunch of Wrath potions for the Archon fight, and then buy a bunch, and then use a bunch with the Absalom fight. Okay, so here is, I would say, like, the most inconsistent / hardest trick in the game. I'll talk more about it once I get there. So, we don't want to go get the bomb all the way over there and then explode it up because that's slow. So what we're going to do is we're going to hop onto this invisible platform right here, get right behind this ledge, turn around, and try to grab it at its lowest point possible by jumping and turning around like that. There you go. That was actually really quick to get that trick. Like, that was pretty good. And we're off to Earth. Talk the Archon. Okay, now off to Earth. Earth is pretty funky in this version of the game too, like it is in the first version. You guys are going to see. It's a lot of cool jumps, pretty nifty skip, and we have use of death floors. Oh boy, is this going to happen, really? Okay, so this glitch happens sometimes in Earth, where there will be no more game sound for the rest of the run. So it's just you and me and total silence. I hope you guys enjoy my voice. I'll try and make it as smooth as possible just for you guys. Just for you. Okay, so we're going to jump up here onto these little rocky formations. Right there, there you go. Jump up right here. Jump back up, and now we're out of bounds. Oh boy. Okay, that worked. Okay, we good. Jump onto this little invisible ledge, and onto the sewage pipe right here. We're going to hit a little loading zone that's right under this rock, but we're going to try and stay on the rock, but we didn't. That's fine. We're going to Hellraiser Smash onto this rock right here, trying to ignore the golem that apparently went out of bounds with us, which is funny. And back onto this platform right here. And now we're going to perform a zip to get to a very specific place. I'm going to spawn some crows, though, to attack that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, really? That happened? Okay, so I'm going to try to get back onto that thing over there. Actually, you know what? You're just going to quit and come back to the checkpoint. It's going to be faster that way. So yeah, that guy has been giving me a lot of problems. Like, usually he doesn't hit you, but I've been getting really unlucky with him recently. So I just try to spawn crows so that they can kill him before he actually ever gets to me. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. And 7. So we get right here, and we're going to go into this little solid corridor right here and hit another loading zone. And we're going to go off the side right here, land on this little platform. Hellraiser Smash onto this right here. And we're going to jump, oh boy, okay. Jump off right here and hit a death trigger right there, which is going to spawn us into this area with no enemies or barriers loaded, which is amazing. It saves a lot of time. And now let's get up on top of the bridge in the fastest manner and skipping the boss. We're going to climb onto this small train right here and make our way up. It's very slippery. This is why I'm jumping up. And we're going to go off into a death zone right here. Hopefully I made it. No, it didn't. Okay. I'm going to spawn some crows to kill this monster. Try and get back on top of it. Okay. This should have made it. And there we go. We're on top, next to the Rod of Arafel. And we acquired the Rod of Arafel, and now we're going to go back to the Archon and go kill the Scribe. So, the hardest parts of the game are pretty much done. Rest should be pretty smooth sailing. Oh boy, come on. Goals, please. Actually, you know what? I'm going to actually use these goals to gain more wrath. There you go. Because I use it a lot. Oh, please. Okay. So now we're done with the art segment. And now, after all this action, we get the most interesting part of the game, which is the auto-scroller. All in its soundless glory. This is really annoying. Like, there's... Oh! Sound's back! That's a miracle. Oh, never mind. It was only for the cutscene. Let's see if we can actually fix this with, like, you know, going to the sounds. Yeah, maybe? No? Nope. Game's completely glitched. Never tried to fix it, but it really doesn't work. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. It doesn't do it this often, but apparently it decided to do it for the marathon. Just for the sake of showing off all of its lovely, lovely bugs. So yeah, more me talking on my own section. Wings go flap, flap. Griffin goes fly, fly. And as soon as we get off this Griffin, we're going to do a very long zip, which is pretty nifty, using teleport slashes. With a very awkward setup that I found by accident, but actually works. So, hell, I'm happy about it. So, yeah. Flap, flap goes the wings. Yep. Alright, there we go, we're done. So we're going to jump onto this corruption here. I'm going to try to get most of my head into the corruption that is on the pillar. Hopefully it will work. It should work. I mean, the setup is consistent, so. Could you please? And this is good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And we're going to form momentum onto this platform right here to get to the portal gun. So we're going to do a little glitch here. It's going to let us walk in the cutscenes. So I'm going to merge back as soon as the cutscene starts, and I'll demerge and merge back in, letting us walk during the cutscene of the teleportation gauntlet. I'm going to kill some of these dudes. Well, the portal gauntlet, actually, or portal gun. Or portal now. I'm going to wait right at the limit of the next cutscene. Because cutscenes have a kind of a range in this game. If you get past it, they won't actually play. So there's supposed to be another cutscene right now, but I got out of its range. So it won't play. Another zip right here because I don't have the grip. And off we go. So another little cool skip I'm going to do here is I'm going to abuse the fact that you can't die while in a Reaper form to get past a death barrier. Thanks for the encouragement, everybody. The wings do indeed go flap flap. Okay, so we're going to roll into the corruption and transform into a Reaper. I did not have enough HP right there. I'm going to take a potion. Oh, or not. Okay. So I'm going to roll into it, transform into a Reaper, and I'm going to hit the death barrier right at this angle and transform back with like 1 HP and take a potion, of course. I'm going to shoot a portal right there. And I'm going to shoot another one over there. And off we go to the Scribe boss fight. Boy. Okay, so Scribe boss fight, nothing special. You just kill him using crow storms. Murder of crows, whatever. Just going to set up some portals here and here. Don't know if you guys heard that. That was my cat. Fucking demon spawn. Spawn more crows. Send him to his next phase. Hopefully get another angel that I can smack to get some wrath back. There you go. Good angel. And through the portal. From, oh no, wait, no. We don't do mortar crows right here. We're gonna go here. Look for the laser. It's usually easier with sound, but game has denied us that simple little thing that we need. Gonna wait for the checkpoint and travel back to the Archon fight. So Archon fight is like every single other boss fight. We just spam rid of crows.
Open the well.
Oh shit, really? There you go. So I'm going to hit him a couple of times to get my wrath back. I'm actually just going to take a potion. No, I'm going to hit him a couple of times because I want to do the ultimate attack. Do ultimate attack. Boom. Send him straight onto the next phase. Wait for it. Split. Come back. And now he's right here in front of us. And that's the fight. So enjoy this soundless boss death cutscene while I eat a gummy bear. Tasty. I bet you guys wished you had a gummy bear too. Sadly, you aren't that lucky. Alright, so that was the Archon fight. And we're off to the demon worlds. If I can find myself in the map, thank you. Oh wait, we didn't get a checkpoint yet, did we? No, there you go. And back to the Tree of Life. We're going to talk to Granddad twice, because we skipped one of his dialogues at the start. Sorry about that. Whew. And off to the Blackstone. Alright, so in this world is the final zip of the game and the end of all tricks, pretty much. Man, Star Patch ain't got shit on my gummy bears. Okay. So, more horsing around. We're going to buy potions off Osteogoth. Just going to take one just because I want to buy as many as we can. Here we go. We're going to talk to Osteogoth, buy 3 Wrath Potions. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Whoops, don't talk to him again. And we're going to use the checkpoint right here. And we're going to go talk to Hot Mama Lilith. That we will sadly skip. We're skipping the demon booty. And off we go to defeat Samael. Alright, so the final zip of the game is right here. I'm gonna kill the beetles so they don't get in our way. And get onto this small ledge. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. What the? Well, that didn't work. Reset. I don't think I went left enough. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. There we go, much better. Boom, right here. What? Well, that's awkward. we got like this, that one little space we could actually fall into. That never happened before. Hey. There we go. That's what's supposed to happen. And off we go to defeat the Lord of Hell. Kitty, shut up. Okay, so we just wait for him, and we're gonna spam murder crows as soon as he moves. Just dodges fireballs like so. Oh, whoops. Inspire murder crows at the time. And skip to this cutscene by doing that simple attack. This cutscene is activated by amount of attacks and not damage, so we do the combo that gives us the most attacks in the smallest amount of time. And here, by holding target, you can actually attack Samael before the cutscene ends, where we would normally like regain normal camera control. So I'm going to use that to gain back a bit of the wrath and go on to the next phase. Here, if you just keep on rolling, you will never get hit by anything. Well, if you keep it like a solid tempo to your rolls, actually. And that's I'm out. And finally, the last boss of the game, and the most disappointing fight, casually and speedrun-wise. Absalom, right after this cutscene. And fast travel, of course. I don't know why I took a potion, because I gained a level right here, but whatever. I have more than enough for this fight, so. Alright, so, final boss fight coming in. Trust me, it's not what you expect if you're expecting a good boss fight. It's quite trivial, even casually. Wait, do I not getting a level? Ah, odd. Anyways, I have more than enough potions. Let's go. Potion setter. Ultimate ability. Gonna pop potion and then hit him once. Do another ultimate ability. That cutscene's pretty good though. I like that hit. Get myself a potion as soon as the cutscene ends. Should have taken one before the cutscene, but you know, whatever. Ultimate ability. And time's coming up in not too long, so be ready on that button, on that big red button. I guess you don't have a big red button, but yeah, I like to imagine that. It brings a joy to my heart. And that's it. So time is 3, 2, 1 now.
1:01:06-ish.
Dude,
the first time you said time was going up, and I panicked and I pressed it, so it's like 3 or 4 seconds off, but
it's fine.
That's about it.
Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this run. World record is by me. I call it world record, but I should call it PB because I'm pretty much the only one running this game. Is 55:28, so we're 6 minutes off. Not too bad, I'd say, considering this run has a lot of pitfalls and very costly mistakes. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for having me.
It was a good speed run, my dude.
Thank you. Also, if any of you are interested in running this game, there's a lot of resources on the speedrun on the speedrun.com leaderboard. So yeah. No tutorial as of yet, but I answer my messages. I'm not that active as a streamer, but I answer my messages. Oh, do we have time to show like one thing?
You do.
I do? Nice. Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
So there's a really cool little thing that I found out at the start of the game. So I'm going to go and put in a fresh save into the game. I'm going to show you guys. So I discovered that actually, I think 2 days ago. And I found it really funny. It just shows how broken this game is. Let's go into easy. So you guys remember the start of the game where we're just gonna horse up to this big citadel thing. But something weird happens if you do, at the very start, you only do 2 rolls and 1 teleport slash. You guys are gonna see. And teleport to a very specific skeleton. Oh my god, having sound back is amazing, no? See ya, clowns. Okay, so we're gonna go on to the little skeleton thing over there. So see what happens when I'm gonna get off here and gonna roll twice off of this platform and teleport slash to that skeleton. So I'm gonna approach the citadel. And you guys are going to see what happens. It's kind of fun. It's fun. It's a nifty little thing. It's going to open the door, and there's absolutely nothing. So for some reason, by teleport slashing that skeleton, you just skip the whole loading zone for the rest of the level. And there's absolutely nothing past this door. Anyways, that was what I wanted to show off. So that's pretty much it. You guys can proceed to the next game.
Alright, thanks, bud.